Hello, hello, hello. Hey, hello, beautiful world. Faris AlHajri-PhD. Let me gulp my Haqua in 1 minute before we start this session. That's the most important. And I hope that many of you will follow this advice for your anti-holistic health, Haquapathy. Wow, okay. I'm gonna take this 500 milliliters or 17 ounces of Haqua denotes hot water, all right? So I'm gonna take this in about 1 minute, and I'll be finishing this every gulp. I'll take about 5 seconds. Then before I can start my presentation. This is very important, so I'm trying to go fast to make it short, but this is very efficacy, very efficient, and there's a lot of hidden mysteries with this discovery. Okay, thank you. Okay, let me start. Oh, let me show you the temperature as well. It's very important because many of you may not realize what is the temperature of the hot water. It's quite a little bit above the temperature that I can tolerate. So I need to keep it at 50 degrees Celsius because that is very important. I realize that when I've been I'm feeling a gulp every time, but I realize that it's quite hot. So I do not recommend you to take it above 50 degrees Celsius, which is exactly at 40. What do you call? Yeah, it's correct. So it seems I'm correct. I'm right. So it's now reached 49 because it quickly evaporates. So let me go up to 50 degrees Celsius. Okay, all right. Okay, all right. So yeah, it's a 55. Let me mix with the warm water to reach okay, you may see it. That's the reason why I realize that it's quite hot. I do not recommend to take at about 50 degrees Celsius. In the long run, it can affect your lining of the stomach, intestine, and so on, because I'd recommend 50 degrees Celsius. So let me bring down, now it's now 54. I just only pour a little bit just to drop the temperature. I don't know if you may realize here. It starts to drop. So let me see it so I can look carefully. I can observe that when it reaches 50 degrees Celsius, that's 122 Fahrenheit. Okay? You can check that in Google. Okay, now it is 50 degrees Celsius, correct? It's now 50 degrees Celsius. I hope that you can see that one. Let me bring close to the camera. Okay, 50 degrees Celsius, great. Okay, now I'm gonna take in 1 minute, every gulp about 5 seconds. Every gulp, 5 seconds, which I started before. So I'm gonna continue. You have to wait 5 seconds. You may realize the steam, when I blow air, you could see the steam. Very clear. Wow, it's delicious. Wow. Oh, it's amazing. I feel it. I enjoy it. Because even though it doesn't have any taste, that's one of the mysteries of life. The cosmogenic secrets that we do not realize. We always run after complicated issues that made by human fabricated. You are not fabricated. You are not a machine. Remember, you need to follow, to abide with the cosmogenic mysteries of life, of nature. That is why I'm here about Haquapathy, is to bring you back to the way you were created. So this topic specifically is about the practice, how to use the HEST or HEST, HEST. That's abbreviated by the meaning of Haqua eye spa therapy. HEST or HEST or HEST, 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 Haqua eye spa therapy. This information you may not find at all because we already submitted and we got a certificate of the copyright intellectual property, and that's registered by the Library of Congress. It's in the USPTO, United States Patent and Trademark Office. So we don't reveal information, we don't bring to the public unless we make sure we file for the intellectual property. So the information, we own the information, we found and we discovered. Now I'm living every single day. Every single day of my life, I practice this. I practice the HEST. I practice the Haqua, the entire package. And I'm very serious. And I could see what has changed my life. I am 58 years old, but I could see here, no wrinkles. Everything has changed with the physical, emotional, mental, and spiritual. So let me go. The topic of this is about using the eye spa, Haqua eye spa therapy. So what I did bring with me 2 small cups. If you may realize the size of this cup, when you compare with a normal mug of 17 ounce or half a liter, it is so small, but that's what I use, followed by the special one, which is you can find anywhere. In the United States, I bought from Amazon, but anywhere you are, I believe you can find it from a pharmacy, drugstore, something like that. You can find it. It is too small, but I recommend this one. You use it after you use this one. So you need to first start with this one, followed by this one. Or you may do one of them, but this one is more effective because it's a huge quantity, more quantity of the Haqua that will fill here and keep some space here. So you will see how I'm doing the practice. I'm going to do this one. Okay, I will fill up with hot water, Haqua, but the temperature is quite hot. So you need to be very careful. Please, we do not want accident. We don't want anybody to burn your eye because remember, your eye, this is something, there's no game here. So you need to follow carefully. And please, please do not allow children to watch this because they may do by mistake. Even if you do it for a child, you have to be very cautious. Be very careful because there's no game here, all right? Even to yourself. Please follow these instructions, follow this practice. Again, we don't want accident to happen. Your health, your body is the most prominent, intelligent machine that you need to take care of it. Take care of it because it's going to take care of you. Okay, great. So let me fill up. So I have a Haqua here with the 2 thermos flask. One is filled with a very hot water, which is almost boiled. And actually it's boiled. And this one, which is the room temperature, the tap water, but it's not tap water, but I mean, it's a room temperature water, warm water, which is at about, it's not really hot. So what I do, I'm going to fill first with the first glass with hot water. And you will see the temperature. What is the temperature of this? So I'm going to fill both of them. And then you will see the temperature. Just to save time, I will be taking the temperature using my thermometer. And you will see, I will use a centigrade, and after that, you can divert to Fahrenheit. Okay, so I use the metric system. It can be Fahrenheit. Okay, now the temperature of this is 58, 59, 60. Whoa, 58. Okay, it keep on vibrating to up and down because the molecules of the water at the temperature. The energy. Okay, it now reach 60. Now you can see it's 60 degrees. I do not recommend you to, don't ever try this. So if you do not have a thermometer, so I do both ways. Usually every day I do twice a day. I don't use a thermometer. This is for practice. For you, maybe first time or like this. So, okay, it's 60 degrees, which is more than 122 because 50 degrees is 122. So I could say, what, 140, 150? I don't know. You can check that. So this is 60 degrees Celsius. What I will do, I do the first practice, manual practice. I put on my lips. And if that's too hot, immediately I will detect that cannot be put to my eyes. I can tolerate here, but I cannot tolerate even my eye closed. So let me show you here, okay? You close your mouth, close your lips. Let me put aside this one, just to keep a space, okay? I could tolerate, but I can feel that stuff on my eye is too hot. So what I'm gonna do here, I will be mixing with the warm water, but make sure that the water usually I'm using mineral water, but in Blacksburg, in the United States, usually what I do, I buy the the what do you call the mineral, not the mineral water, I mean the water that we remove. They remove all this chlorine and all these other materials, foreign materials. It's a purified water. Okay, that you need to use that one. So it's much more pure, away from any other chemicals, any other like a chlorine and so on, and other deposit. But I use mineral water. It's still safer. Okay, myself, I've been using mineral water for a long time. So what I do, I added warm water, then to make sure that the temperature is dropped. Then I'm gonna test it, and you will see by yourself the temperature. So what happened? Let me test manually first. Whoa, I need to add a little bit to make it a little warm. Okay. Okay, great. Let me reduce because it's too. I do recommend that you fill 3/4. So let me reduce here, 3/4. Do not fill it full. So let me again add here another for this. Great, just a little bit, right? Great. So this is the temperature. So let me show you when I check with a thermometer, just for you to see what is the temperature. What is the temperature? Okay, let me dilute it. Do this way. Do some circular motion just to make sure that I stir it to get the temperature all regulated. It's now 48 degrees Celsius. We recommend for drinking, gulping method is 50 degrees Celsius. So this is 48. I can tolerate that. But if you feel for you it's quite hot, then you may reduce, but maybe for the first time, okay? Because you have a lot of chemical deposit on your eyelid and on your eye, which cause disease causing, chemicals. So let me remove my eyeglass and let me start the practice. So I have on this one, and then I will be doing the small one. So this is now at 48 degrees Celsius. Let me try again. Let me show you. Okay, again, let me try. It's for now 46 degrees Celsius. 46 degrees Celsius. I hope that you can see that one. 46. Okay, great. Now let me start. I will do. I start with the first again. I repeat it. Do not do mistake. Please. We don't want accident to any person. This is so cautious, so sensitive. So, and you need to consult your physician, Okay, but anyway, they always recommend to wash your eye with warm water when you have any chemical to your body, to your eyes, like pesticide or anything, when if you have an infection. Okay, so let me try so that the temperature remains the same, it's not dropped. So what I do again? Again, practice. Great. Fantastic. Okay, so what I'm going to do the second practice, so I finished the first practice. Now I'll move to the second practice. What is that? I have to close my eye. I have to keep it closed because if in case I cannot tolerate, I could feel it here before it entered to my eye. Okay, but I already checked that it's safe. But sometimes, no, the lips can tolerate, then here. Okay, now I have to do this way. Now, great. So let me close my eye as you need to do this one. And let me approach this way, and I have to bend a little bit. But it may spill a little bit because this is much bigger than my eye, so it doesn't exactly fit to the eye. There's a possibility. So what I do not open my eyes. I feel the temperature is enough tolerable. I can tolerate. Now what I do, slowly I open my eyes. Slowly, if I can't, I can just do like that. If I can't, I say just like that. I can feel a little bit burned, but I can tolerate. That's not really too much. Okay, now great. So I open my eye. Okay, I don't know if you can see here now. This is live, as you could see. You could see it. It's my eyes are open. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make circular motion of my eyes, turning around, clockwise, anti-clockwise, and I'm gonna keep my eyelid open and close. Okay, so I'm gonna do that one. Okay, right? So I'll do it for 60 seconds. So I'm gonna count up to 60. Right? Okay. 1, 2, 3. As I'm counting, I open circular motion. And close and open, and a circular motion. Right? Okay, great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. So 60 seconds, I'm done. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do the next practice. So keep doing some splash, eye splash. Okay, I'll do a faster movement. You know, I put my head forward and return, backward, forward, forward, backward. Okay, it's gonna spill. So let me get away a little bit. Okay, wow, it is spilling. That's because it's not fitting to my eyes. So it's normal to spill. So you need to be some way where, you know, you can tolerate the spilling. So I'm gonna do it faster. I splash my eye. I need to do the eye splash. As I open my eyes, I do circular motion, and I open and close, open and close, open and close. I'm done. Woo-hoo. Yeah. Whoa, my goodness! I just finished the Arabic session, and this is my second section. Still, there will be some deposit. But when I did the first session, just minutes back, it was really darker. I mean, they could see some lipid mixed with some chemical from the environment, from, you know, dust, all this chemical reaction in the environment, toxic substances, and so on. So what I do here, the eye splash will cause my eye to become more clean, and it's the best moment, yeah, that you can maintain a very healthy eye. And your eye is gonna be white. This is good news for every person, because if the white of the eye is so white, you're gonna feel, oh, I am looking great. A part of that, you protect yourself from any disease-causing pathogens, microorganisms. So I'm gonna do the small one, which is this one. Okay, so I will pour the hot water, which I don't need to mix because it's too small. And let me do it quickly. Great. All right. So this is the one that's what it was, 57 degrees Celsius. You can convert that one. So it's too hot. But what I'm doing here, I do manually now. Okay, great. Oh, it's too hot. So what I'm gonna do, it's too hot. See, my lips can tolerate the moment I just come closer here by closing my lips. It's too hot. Okay, great. So what I'm gonna do, just blow some air. Just to bring down the temperature. It goes faster. As you go on with the practice, you're gonna be an expert into this. Great. Amazing. I can tolerate now. So what I'm gonna do, I have to close my eyes. So again, I can tolerate that. So again, just for safety, I have to close my eye. I have to close my eye. Again, remember, the second practice, you had second practice. The first practice, your lips. The first practice, the second practice, you have to close your eye. Close your eye. So what I'm doing here, I close my eye and I bring it closer. Amazing. My eyes are closed. Now slowly, carefully, I open my eyes. I feel I can tolerate it. If I feel it's a little bit hot, it gets cooler, but the temperature drop quickly. Okay, I can tolerate it. Yeah, actually, I can. Okay, great. Now I can open. I open my eye and I do circular motion. Open, circular motion, and close an eye. Close your eyes and open, close and open, close and open. Blink, make your eyes to blink, blink, faster, faster. And then circular motion while opening your eyes, circular motion. Yeah. And then you'll do the same thing. You can count up to 60 seconds. That's good, but just to save time. Okay, because I've done already that one. Great. Ooh, this is amazing. I feel great because it cleans my, you're gonna feel like the eye of the eagle. You're gonna feel clarity. You're gonna feel amazing. You're gonna see everything is like a mirror. All the objects are reflected like a mirror. Okay, great. So, okay, let me do manually. I didn't bring my tissue somewhere far. Just I could get someone by. It's okay. I can just do it manually. That's fine. Okay, it's like I'm in a picnic, and okay, I don't need to get the tissue or whatever. It's okay. My hands are clean. Okay, great. So what I do here, I need to show you my eye that I do every single day. I do the big do, practical, believe, implement, continue, appreciate, discipline, understand. Be cat do. Okay, I need to show you. I need to get closer to the camera for you to see my eye, Just look carefully. Okay, you may see a little bit reddish, but it's because just now, but if after a few seconds or few minutes, it will be back to normal. And you can see here, completely cleans, and I don't have any infection. I don't have any infection. I may open up again. You may see here, I don't have any infection. My eyes, anyone who's a physician may realize that, when a physician look at you, they will know when they diagnose you to see how the eyes look. We need physicians, guys. Huh? We need them. They're very important. They're the one who can diagnose us if we have any infection. So do not underestimate the job of physicians. Okay, now let me get close to the light. And as you could see, great. And that one, great. See, there's no red eye. There's no infection, and it makes you can realize my cataract, which is the middle of it's not cataract, what do you call the middle of the eye? What do you call that one? The cornea. The cornea, which is the center part of the eye, is completely bright, it's like a glass. It's like a mirror. It's like a mirror. You can see that. Great, good. So thank you so much for following up. And this is amazing. This is something you need to do. I do twice a day. And I practice this twice a day. I am very, very specific. And I could realize that my eye vision have improved. I have all the checkup. I reach about 5.5 with the right eye, and the left eye it was already 4.75. You can convert that to the other system. Okay, so 5.5, and the left was 4.75. I have that. If you want, I can send it to you. Ask me, send me an email or whatever it is, I can send it to you. Later on, when I started to do this practice and I started to do the STEAM method, then what happened? My vision started to improve. It went down dramatically. It reduced by minus 1.5 and 1.75, and the other one 1.25, which is good. So not only that, I feel, sometimes it will be causing blurred. You'll see some blurred pictures because you have dust, you have particles, you have these toxic substances from the environment, and all this mix up. And don't forget that your what do you call the tear hormone that is released just to cleanse your eye and to protect your eye. But remember that tear has some lipid. And that lipid will cause any foreign bodies to stick onto the eye and will cause some thickening of what you call this microorganism, pathogenic invasion, foreign invaders. These are the disease causing of the eye disease. So let me go through the eye diseases that I took from the site. I need to mention from which site that I got it. Okay, let me just adjust the screen here. So that I can read to you what I got and from which side. So these about the eye diseases and disorders. I'll read it very fast, so I have to finish this presentation so fast. Okay, vision disorders are a couple of them from two sides. One is astigmatism. Astigmatism is a common vision condition that causes blurred vision. It occurs when the cornea, the center part, which is the, between brackets, the clear front cover of the eye, okay, the center part, the round one, is irregularly shaped, or sometimes because of the curvature of the lens inside the eye. That's one. Number two, conjunctivitis, often referred to casually as pink eye. Conjunctivitis is the swelling of or inflammation of the conjunctiva, the thin, transparent layer of the tissue that lines the inner surface of the eyelid and covers the white part of the eye. 2. 3. Blepharitis. Blepharitis is an inflammation of the eyelids in which they become red, irritated, and itchy with dandruff-like scales that form on the eyelash. It is a common eye disorder caused by either bacteria or a skin condition, such as dandruff of the scalp or rosacea. Rosacea. Okay, this was brought from the American Optometric Association with a title Eye and Vision Conditions, www.aoa.org/healthy eyes and so on. So you can just type eye and vision condition and put the site www.aoa.org. Okay, number 4, refractive errors are the most frequent eye problems in the United States, of course, all over the world. Refractive errors include myopia, which is a nearsightedness, and hyperopia, which is the far-sightedness, astigmatism, which is distorted vision at all distances, and presbyopia. Okay, number 5, macular degeneration. Macular degeneration is often called age-related macular degeneration. AMD is an eye disorder associated with aging and results in a damaging sharp and central vision. 6, cataract is a clouding of the eye's lens and is the leading cause of blindness worldwide. Guys. 7, diabetic retinopathy. Diabetic retinopathy, which is DR, is a common complication of diabetes. It is characterized by progressive damage to the blood vessels of the retina, the light-sensitive tissue at the back of the eye that is necessary for good vision, the middle. 8, glaucoma. Glaucoma is a group of diseases that can damage the eye's optic nerve and result in vision loss and blindness. Oh, guys, be careful. Glaucoma occurs when the normal fluid pressure inside the eyes slowly rises. Number 9, amblyopia. Amblyopia, also referred to as lazy eye, is the most common cause of vision impairment in children. Number 10, strabismus. Strabismus involves an imbalance in the positioning of the two eyes. So you see the eye, both eyes, they're not in the same position. One is this way, one will be that side. So they're not in a symmetrical look. You may have realized that. This has been brought from the CDC, Center for Disease Control of the United States of America, which is an agent owned by the federal government, and with the title, Common Eye Disorders and Diseases, which is the site of this is www.cdc.gov, and you can just put that the title of the information, Common Eye Disorders and Diseases. So these are the information that are very important, but also the CDC, mostly from the PubMed, which is owned by the United States, is one of the agents of the United States under the NIH, National Institute of Health, and so on. I mean, that is so important. Where I found information where they talk about drugs that we take for the sake of healing from diseases, and some disorders can cause all these kind of the eye diseases. They are also part of the cause, but not the main part. But when we say drugs, because drugs can help us somewhere, medications, and can cause some side effects, which include some of the diseases. But what I will do here, the next time I'll do presentation, if I get the chance to do that, then I will come to read all these drug-induced ocular disorders. That's what's been published by published in PMID, NCBI, NLM, NIH.gov, NIH, which is National Institute of Health. So this is just a glimpse I wanted to give you. Don't look at it as boring, too long, but look at it as informative. And you'll never find about the eye spa. So I give you free information. Just remember, do not forget to subscribe, like, share. You can share to 2 people of your connection, 10, 20. Some of them, they reach 100. Some of them, they reach 1,000. Some of them, they reach 1 million, 1,000, 10,000, 20,000, 100,000. Many of you have a connection. It doesn't matter if you reshare 1 or 2 or 10 or 20. Share to your social media. Somehow, somebody's going to say, thank you. Thank you. You have changed my life. We are doing this campaign for you. And we wish everybody healthy life. Thank you so much. Beautiful world. I love every one of you who's watching this video. Platonic love. Thank you. Have a wonderful day. Bye.